Your brain is like a sponge in the morning. Whatever you pour into it first sets the tone for the rest of the day. If you start with stress and chaos, that's exactly what you'll get more of. But if you take just 5 minutes to set your mind and body up for success, you can create a kind of emotional armor that keeps you calm and in control. This isn't about waking up at 5 in the morning to meditate on a mountaintop. It's not about grinding harder or squeezing in an extra productivity hack. It's about giving yourself a moment to breathe, reset, and take charge before the day takes charge of you. And the best part? You don't need any fancy equipment, no meditation apps, no candles, no monk-like discipline. Just 5 intentional minutes that can change how you handle everything that comes your way. So let's get into it. Step 1. The 60-second reset. The first battle of the day is against the phone. Most people wake up and immediately check their notifications, flooding their brain with news, emails, and other people's problems before they've even had a sip of water. That's like letting 100 people into your bedroom and asking them to yell their demands at you. Not exactly a peaceful start. Instead, for just 1 minute, resist the urge. Give your brain a chance to wake up on its own terms. Now, before you roll over and go back to sleep, sit up and take a deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Oxygen wakes you up better than caffeine. Plus, deep breathing tells your nervous system that everything is okay, even if your to-do list says otherwise. Then, stretch. No need for a full yoga routine, just move in a way that feels good. Stretch your arms overhead, twist side to side, roll your shoulders. This gets your blood flowing and signals to your body that it's time to start the day. Next, take a second to check in with yourself. How do you want to feel today? Not how you expect to feel or how you usually feel, but how you choose to feel. Calm, focused, confident, lock it in. Finally, say something positive out loud. Yes, it might feel silly at first, but your brain listens to what you say. Try, "I've got this," or "Today is going to be a good day." Speak it into existence. Because if you don't set the tone for your day, someone else will. That's it. 60 seconds, you've already started your morning with intention instead of chaos. Now, let's build on it. Step 2. The 3-minute mind and body boost. Now that you're awake, it's time to get your body and mind in sync. This is where most people go straight for coffee. But before you do that, drink a glass of water. Your body has gone all night without hydration, and your brain needs water to function properly. You'll be surprised how much more awake you feel just from drinking water first thing in the morning. Next, move. You don't need a full workout, just something to get your blood circulating. 10 push-ups, a few jumping jacks, or even a quick dance break to your favorite song. Anything that wakes up your muscles and shakes off the grogginess. Now, take a minute to focus on your breath. Deep inhale, slow exhale. This isn't just about relaxation, it's about training your body to handle stress better throughout the day. When you start your morning with controlled breathing, you're teaching your nervous system to stay calm even when things get hectic later. Then, take a moment for gratitude. Say or write down one thing you're grateful for. Science shows that practicing gratitude rewires your brain to be more positive. It doesn't have to be anything huge. It could be as simple as, "I'm grateful for good coffee," or "I'm grateful I woke up today." Finally, visualize a win for the day. What's one thing you want to accomplish? It could be crushing a work presentation, staying patient with your kids, or even just making it through the day without feeling overwhelmed. Picture yourself handling it with ease. And that's it. In just 3 minutes, you've hydrated, moved, breathed, practiced gratitude, and set your focus. You're now physically and mentally prepared to take on the day. Want to take this even further? The last step is a 1-minute mindset shift that locks all of this in place. But before we get into that, try these first 2 steps tomorrow morning and see how different you feel. You might be surprised at how much control you actually have over your own day. Step 3. The 1-minute mindset shift. At this point, you've already done more for your mental and physical well-being in 4 minutes than most people do all morning. But there's one final step that locks everything in place. It takes just 1 minute, and it's all about setting your mindset for the day ahead. First, pick one intention for the day. This is not a to-do list item. It's not about finishing a project or running an errand. It's about how you want to be today. Do you want to be focused, confident, patient? Choose one and make it your guiding theme. Next, say a simple mantra to yourself. This doesn't have to be deep or spiritual. Just a short, powerful statement that reinforces the mindset you want. If you have a big day ahead, try something like, "I handle stress with ease." If you've been feeling overwhelmed, go with, "I take things one step at a time." The key is to say it like you mean it. Your brain believes what it hears most often. Now, check in with your body. A lot of us carry tension without realizing it. Is your jaw clenched, shoulders tight, stomach in a knot? Take a second to release that tension. Roll your shoulders back, loosen your jaw, and take one more deep breath. Physical relaxation leads to mental relaxation. Then, smile. Even if it feels forced, even if it makes no logical sense. Studies show that the simple act of smiling triggers your brain to release feel-good chemicals. It's like hacking your own emotions. Finally, take a deep breath and step into your day with purpose. Instead of letting the day happen to you, decide how you're going to show up. You're not just surviving the day, you're designing it. That's it. 5 minutes. No complicated routines, no overwhelming commitments, just a simple, effective way to start your morning on your terms. But what happens next? Making it stick. Turning this into a habit. It's easy to hear about a 5-minute routine and think, that sounds great, but will I actually do it? The key to making this stick is to make it effortless. The less resistance you have, the more likely you'll follow through. First, stack it onto something you already do. Habit stacking is one of the easiest ways to build new routines. If you already brush your teeth every morning, do your 60-second reset right after. If you always make coffee, use those few minutes of brewing time to run through your mindset shift. Second, make it impossible to forget. Put a sticky note on your phone that says no scrolling yet, or set a reminder with a message like breathe, move, win. If you wake up groggy, you're not going to magically remember this routine at first. A little reminder goes a long way. Third, keep it simple. The second this feels like a chore, you're less likely to do it. If 5 minutes still feels like too much, start with 2. Even 1 intentional minute is better than starting the day in panic mode. Fourth, track your wins. On the days you do this routine, how do you feel? More in control? Less stressed? More energized? Take note of the difference, even if it's small. Your brain loves proof, and the more you see the benefits, the more motivated you'll be to keep going. Lastly, forgive yourself for the days you skip. No routine is perfect. Some mornings you'll wake up late, rush out the door, and completely forget about this. That's fine. The goal is not perfection, it's consistency. Just pick it back up the next day. The way you start your morning determines how you handle everything that follows. With just 5 minutes, you can shift from feeling reactive and overwhelmed to feeling calm, focused, and ready. Try it tomorrow. See how different your day feels. And if it works for you, share it with someone who needs it too. Because everyone deserves a stress-free start to their day. Now, here's what I want you to do. Watch this video again, but this time, take notes. Write down each step, the parts that stood out to you, and what you're going to try tomorrow morning. Because hearing it once is good, but actually applying it, that's where the real change happens. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe for more little life guides and tips to make your days smoother, your mind sharper, and your stress levels lower. Because small habits like this, they add up to a better life. See you in the next one.